Hello, my name is Mark Anthony Dubose Jr., and I was born July 4th of 1986. Today I'm talking about diagnosing something. Sometimes when we get to looking for the problem, looking for the solution, looking for what's going on here, to try to figure out how to be able to get what it is that we need to be able to get fixed. A lot of times we're diagnosing a lot of things, and we've come to realize that we actually stumble upon trying to fix and do the wrong things. That we thought that this was the problem. We spent so much time and so much energy on figuring out how to be able to get that piece and get that part and get that situation and get that all figured out, that you get it, you start working on it, and then you realize that actually wasn't the problem at all. And in reality, now you're a little more frustrated because you thought that that's what was going to be to fix it. But then you're kind of even in a lose-lose scenario because you kind of went for, like, say, the priciest thing up front, the most challenging part to even change up front, thinking that that was going to be the one that was going to be able to do it. I don't know what it is. I put a lot of that I do in my day-to-day and just really have a good realization, understanding who God is and what God's all about. That a lot of times I'm out here trying to put a diagnose what's wrong with me. What's wrong with me, Mr. Mark Anthony Dubose Jr.? What's wrong with me? Why am I this? Why am I that? Why can't I this? Why can't I that? Why am I struggling here? Why am I not doing the greatest there? You're trying to diagnose your own self. You're trying to diagnose your life. You're like, I got this little pain going on here. I wonder what that pain could be. I got this one going on over here. I wonder what that pain could be. We're always trying to diagnose what's going on with us. And you got internal body issues going on. You're just like, oh, maybe it's this. I'll change my diet and change to that. And you realize it still didn't fix it. Maybe I need more exercise. And you realize it still didn't fix it. And you just keep on trying a whole bunch of different things and realize that it's still not getting anywhere. I just come to realize that I don't know what it is about me, but I instantly go to, like, the major issue that it possibly could be, like the major one. So if I put it in the sense of a car, because I don't know what it is, I just know cars really, really good. I know too much about them. But if I got a noise, like right now, for instance, I got a weird noise going on. I'm not sure what it is. I got a noise going on, and when I get to driving, it makes noise. When I get to stopping, it doesn't make no noise. And I'm doing my little test up front and saying it can't be this, it can't be that. I'm just saying, you know what? It's the whole transmission. I got a big, huge, major part that I just want. I just want all new. I want to change it. I go towards that first. But sometimes you run in that situation where you change that, and it still is making a problem, still making a sound. That you went for so on the range of free to $4,000. 4,000 is pretty much the average, like getting shot done, taking the car in to get transmission fixed. So you got the $0 fixes to the $10 fixes. Then you got the $4,000 one. And you decide, you know what, to fix my problem, I'm going to go to this $4,000 problem. And then you're gonna get it in, and you're gonna realize it didn't do anything. Actually, it sounds like it's a little worse now, because now when you put some new parts on, the old parts are gonna sound even more raggedy, because now everything is working good, it's working better. You got more power now because the new stuff is not slipping anymore. Now you got the noise is like amplified. So you're just like blown away, like what the heck is going on here? What is going on? And you just keep on scratching your head on. I went to the extreme to figure out how to be able to fix this, and you just didn't get any sort of relief. I just noticed that there's some stuff like that we have going on with our own selves, that we try to go to the extreme to try to figure out how to be able to get the relief that we're looking for. The extreme of, at first you start off with a little cigarette here and there, a little bit of alcohol, a little there. And then you go to the extreme of, I need this hardcore medication. I need this hardcore drugs. I need this whatever you possibly need with any of that. You just keep on going, and then you go to the point of, this is the extreme when it comes to a human life. You go to the point of, I just don't want to be here on the planet no more because I don't know what's wrong. I don't know how to fix it. You go into the mental game of, I don't want to be alive. I don't want to be here. I don't care to be here. I don't want to do with this anymore. You go to the extreme, not realizing that there's some free fixes here, some other fixes here, that it doesn't have to be so extreme. So let's go back to working on this car. I went to the extreme. I want to replace this whole thing. The same with us as human beings. We go to the extreme when we don't figure out how to be able to figure out who we are. We got problems. We got questions. We're struggling with our identity. We don't know what's going on. You go to the extreme of, I'm not sure who I am. That I just want to kill myself. I don't want to be here no more. So it didn't fix that. Which in reality, if you went that route, it's still not going to fix your issue. Your issue is still going to be there. You're just not going to be here to experience it anymore. But you never actually solved or fixed your issue. You still had the issue. And now, since you're going that route, your issue is now even more greater magnified. So now you can hear it more, see about it more, feel it more, and there's just more to it. Because now you're going that route of just, I don't want to be here. Where there's another fix that you can do. There's the free fixes, and then the not so expensive fixes, but we'll go to the not so expensive fixes first. Not so expensive ones that, instead of the whole transmission, maybe I just need an axle. Maybe I just need some new brakes. Maybe I need a wheel bearing. Maybe I just need a few little other parts. I don't know why there's like so many parts on cars, but that's probably why I like them so much, because there's like a crazy abundance amount. But I'm probably speaking some car terms that you probably know nothing about. But just understand that there's different things that don't cost as much. So there's a bearing that can cost you $300 to $400. There's an axle that can cost you $400 to $500, $600, $800. There's some brakes that can cost you, oh my goodness, nowadays, those are old prices. The new prices are different. Old prices that I know when I used to charge and work and do out there. But get some brakes in your car, cost you $300, $400. And so those prices are no different way different than that $4,000. So now you're trying to do some small little things to try to feel like you get it right. So you do one of the $300 things and it still doesn't work. You do one of the $800 things and it still doesn't fix it. Then you're doing a $1,000 thing and it still doesn't fix it. So now you got $4,000 plus the I forgot how much I was saying there. But basically you're pushing $6,000 at this point, and you're still not fixing the issue. The sound is still there. It's still going on. So that's where I can say you start to go towards, let's start drinking some more. Let's start some pills some more. Let's do some drugs some more. Let's add this some. Let me try this and see if it fixes it. And it still doesn't fix it. But you're still going to that same point of just destruction. You're not actually getting anywhere. And you're just hurting yourself and harming yourself and destroying yourself. And then you got to figure out the next thing. It's like, all these aren't working. Now you got like a whole brand new system going on here, because you learned so much about it, and you learned so much about, say, yourself at this moment. Of none of this is working, so what is it that's going to work? And then you come to do a little tinkering, you do a little pushing, you do a little this, you do a little that, and then you come to find out, you know what my problem was? It was because this wasn't strapped down correctly, and it was rattling and making a weird noise. Something that costs you pretty much nothing, because you more likely have something around, a piece of string, a piece of tape, a zip tie. Zip tie is the best bet, but you got a zip tie. All you got to do is just zip tie it, and then bam, your problem is fixed, because one of your old zip ties broke off, and now you just got to put a new one on, and it's fixed. So pretty much free, down to 99 cents. So it's free 99, I guess you would say it. That was the cost to fix this problem that you went to the worst of the worst and went further and further and further and further down on. That you went so extreme, not knowing that there's something out here that is a free opportunity, a free gift. And you decided to just leave that to last, instead of you doing that the first one and never even putting yourself in a situation of needing to go to the rest of the rest. And then that free 99 situation right there is who I could say is what Jesus is all about. He's not charging you anything. He's not needing anything from you. He's not begging anything from you. He's not even really demanding anything from you. He's just saying, just believe in me. Believe in what I am. Believe in what I'm about. Believe in what I'm going to do, and believe in what I've done. That's all. That's what he's giving you. He's not saying you got to go out there and give. He's not saying you got to go out there and work. He's not going out there and saying you got to stick to all this and do all this. He's not saying any of that. He's saying just believe in me. And then once you believe in me, you're going to be able to find what it is that you're looking for to get you away from all those problems that you're having. Because I don't know whose I am. I don't know where I belong. I don't know what I should be doing. I don't know where I should be going. You're going to start to get all those answers figured out for yourself. So instead of trying to go to the extreme of I don't want to be here, that's the way to be able to fix myself, is just to kill myself. I don't want to do it. I can fix myself. I do. I'm telling you, it's not going to fix yourself. You're not. You're just going to run into the scenario that who knows exactly the 100% on when we pass away. If you don't really believe, or you don't know, and you don't got any guidance, you're not helping yourself in any situation. But if you bring it back and you start to do these other things of starting to do some drugs, starting to go to like some heroin, starting to go to some what is that stuff called, methamphetamines, starting to go to some of this new fentanyl stuff, this trank stuff, this what is that drink they got? They got that cough syrup drink, whatever that one's called. I'll think about that in a moment. But all these little things, that codeine drink, there we go. And going into the marijuana even, and going into even just some simple cigarettes, and going into, not simple, those are hard. I've seen people try to quit that, and that's some of the hardest stuff I've seen people do over anything else that I've seen people try to quit. But you're going to all these things. You're going to the doctors to get all these pills, and you're doing all these items, and they're not getting the fix. The fix is still there. The fix, you're still having problems with it. And then you're needing more and more and more and more and more. That's just replacing a part and replacing a part and replacing a part, and still not fixing the issue. The main issue that you just had the problem with, I got a grinding noise and I don't know how to get that to be gone. All I want is that gone. All the rest of this, I don't want to have to deal with any of this. I just want that gone. Like, how the heck do I get that to just be gone? And you're doing everything you can to try to fix it. And there's one thing out here that's going to be able to help you fix all those issues, and that's going to be Jesus. It's not going towards I don't want to be alive anymore. Yeah, Oreo, you being a movie today. Get down. It's not going to So the baby chicks is just so darn cute, but they get to scream. You gotta make sure they all right. They all right. But it's not a matter of going further and further into all these other things that you think are going to be able to help you, because they're just not. They're not. All those extra substances, all this extra things, all this extra, you're going into gambling, you're going into cheating and stealing, you're going into breaking, you're going into destroying, you're going into to sexual things, you're going into everything to find who you are and what you're all about. And you're not going to find it all by just trying this, because you're just going to keep making it worse and making it worse and making it worse. Because I don't know what it is, but I just have a very good understanding, because I'm sitting out here working on my simple little van out here today, and just thinking about this concept that every time that I put a new part on, the thing that's actually struggling is it gets louder. It gets louder. And then you put another new part on and it gets louder. So you go ahead and say to yourself, I don't want to be alive. So it's already loud, it's already hard. And then you say to yourself, I want to take some drugs. And then now you take the drug, and then you realize, like, it is actually here more now. Because now I have this drug that's calling my name, that's not allowing me to be free. So now I have that on top. And then you're like, I'm going to go in to start stealing some stuff to make my feel goods and get what I need, because I can't keep up with my supply of my drugs and my whatever. So I got to start doing that as well to be able to make it work. And then you realize you start getting even worse, that it starts amplifying even more the actual root problem that's going on with you. You just keep going further and further and further, that every little thing that you do that you think is going to help you, then this little short-term help, is actually making you way, way worse, and it's actually amplifying your actual true problem that's going on inside of you. And a lot of cases, in most all cases, we don't need to try these next best thing other than just giving the free option that Jesus has given to us. The free option. He didn't say you got to buy and put into this and do that. No, he gave us a free option to be able to recognize and realize who we are as a people, to be able to get you to understand who you are and what you're all about. He gave a free offering for us to be able to. God gave us a free offering. We don't have to do anything. We don't have to pray a certain way at a certain time. We don't have to eat a certain thing at a certain time. We don't have to go a certain place at a certain time. We don't have to do any of that. You just have to understand that Jesus is God, and God that came, that sacrificed himself to be able to, be able to relate with us as human beings. You know, God created up front without really walking and being in it. He understood everything, but he didn't have in us to be able to look at him and just say, hey, wow, that's what a God would look like if he walked this planet. That's what God would do if he would walk this planet, to be able to give us an understanding of more how great God actually truly is. And there's something that is just extremely powerful about that. Or get down. Something that is just extremely powerful about that. And it's something that is a free gift given to us, so that we don't have to go down the route of trying the next best thing to get us out of our depression, trying the next best thing to get us out of our anxiety, trying the next best thing to get us out of our issue where you have too much and you don't know what to do with. That you have an overabundance of money, that you've bought it all, you spent it all, you've done this, you've done that, you've been to parties, you've been to vacations, you bought all the things, you got all the cars, you got 18 houses, you own an island somewhere, and you don't know what to do with yourself because you thought that all of that would fulfill you and bring something to you. But you ran into the situation of realizing that, no, that still doesn't do it for me. And you give it away a lot. You give the money away. You're giving $1 billion a day away, and it still doesn't fulfill you. You're still stuck. You're still not sure what to do, because none of that is what's going to be able to fulfill you and move you and bring you to who it is, who you are. That Jesus is the only way to be able to figure that out. And until you really understand that, you're going to constantly just keep on struggling every single day. You're never, ever, 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 ever going to have enough money to just finally say, I'm finally good, I'm finally satisfied, I'm finally awesome and just good, I'm good to go. You're never, ever, ever going to have enough money. You're never, ever, ever going to have not enough money to put yourself in that same exact scenario, that I'm good to go, I have enough, and I'm good, and everything is great. You're never going to run into that because you're seeking and looking for the wrong stuff. You're never going to find that relationship that you're in is just the best of the best, and now you're going to be able to be fulfilled and calm, and you're going to be able to get what you need. You're never going to run into that scenario. You're never going to find it out there. You're never going to get the right dog that's just the right one. I got the right one. Now I can calm down. Now I'm blessed. Now I'm good. Now I'm satisfied. You're never going to run into that. You're always going to get to a point where it's just not going to satisfy you. And that's where God give us his free gift so that we can be able to be satisfied and not have to be on that itch of, I need that next thing. I need to do that next stuff. I need to be about those next things. I need to keep going here. I need to keep doing this. I need to keep going there. No, you could just stop, slow down, and actually just be able to appreciate what's around. Actually be able to enjoy what you see. Actually be able to just be super excited with just being able to sit and be alive and to be in the presence of, to be able to just be and not have to do to be happy, but just be happy to be and just to hang out and just to just mingle and feel on the wind and watching the weather and seeing what's going down. Like, it's just phenomenal. Like, I don't know, the more and more I keep doing these videos and seeing the times, because I'm always trying to do it at the end of the sun, oops, sorry, man. The end of the sun situation. It gets darker and darker so soon. There's a time that just, or get down. There's a time where the lights it just disappears. In the middle of the summer, it takes forever to get dark. But like today, it's like light and then dark. It's just gone. It's like, what the heck happened? That is just, I don't know. It's something amazing to just sit and just watch it and just be in it and not have to worry about, I got this and I got this and I got to do this to be able to, like, I'm so anxious right now. I don't know what to do. I can't just sit there and watch no sun go down. Just enjoy it. That's what I'm telling you, that God is able to bring to you. That sense of just joy and peace, that you don't need to be doing anything, but just sitting and just relaxing to be able to feel comforted and feel loved, and feel appreciated, and feel like who you are in your own self without having to put this on and look this way and have to talk this way and be this way. Just be you. You don't have to act. You don't have to show. You don't have to portray nothing but just who you are. And when you start doing that, you just relax, because you don't need to have this fake act out there. You just calm yourself down. And then just thinking about this car, just right this second, thinking about this dog I'm working with right now. That just is so anxious. It's like, oh my God, everything's so crazy. And I just sit through it, look at it. And then you're just, oh God, it's crazy. I gotta do this, I gotta do this, I gotta do this. And just say, no, you're just gonna sit. You're just gonna sit. You're gonna hang out. You're just gonna relax. You're just gonna see it and just process it and get through it. It's fine. You don't need to do all these other things. These other things out here are slowing you down or making it worse or exposing more of what your issues actually truly are. Instead of just sitting and just lay down and just sit there and just chill and just relax. And then you can just get yourself through it. And then you'll be able to move on to something else. Something that's just interesting to me today is just working, especially just thinking about a dog again for this second, that so many are anxious. So many are, the new terms we call is reactive. So many are this. But yet, how many of us are the exact same way as human beings? How many of us are reactive? How many of us are in this super extremely high anxiety, high anxious, high stress, just high level, where you're just buzzing and you're going. And then you wonder, why are we having animals that are acting like that? Because they're watching us. So that's one thing I'll say is watch the human of the breeder that you're getting a dog from. That person is unstable. That person is a little wild. That person is nervous and scared of the whole world. That dog is going to portray that what that human is doing. It's going to push that off to its puppies. You better be scared of this world, because I'm scared of this world. And I'm going to set you up for success up front to really let you know how scared you should be. Be scared. Bark at every dog. Bark at every car. Bark at the wind that you can't even see. Continue to keep doing that. And it's a horrible thing. But the more and more that we just bring ourselves to a calm, relaxed way, into a just hanging out way. Something about me that I said that I could never work dogs without smoking weed, because it would just calm me down. It would calm me down so chill that I had patience beyond patience. But then I've come to realize today, the further that I'm from that, the further that I'm just into who I am and me without having to hide. I could just do and say as I do, as I please. No longer just trying to be a certain way to try to get a certain response, but just be me, be myself. I don't care what I look like. My hair is a mess. My beard is a mess. My face is a mess. The way I dress is a mess. But what I do is powerful. That's the one thing that nobody could ever reject in what it is that I do. I may not look the best to show up to the party and show up to the event that looks like everyone, I got it all together. No, I show up and look in a way of like, dude, are you showering for one? Are you eating? Everyone asks me if I'm eating. I'm like, I'm still eating. I'm still alive somehow. Like, what's going on with you? Are you homeless? Like, like, where are you? What's happening? I just chuckle at these, because I realize like none of that matters, because you still want me to be in your presence, because you're seeing something that I'm doing, what I'm doing. And that's what I can say is what God and what Jesus is all about. What is he doing? What's happening with him? Who cares what he looks like? Who cares any of that? What is he doing? And what is he going to keep on doing? And what is he going to be able to show you that he's doing that is so wonderful, that is so great? And that's what I would want to be able to share and explain to you. that it's not going to cost you anything. It's not going to cost you a sacrifice of nothing. It's not going to cost you to have to do any sort of rituals of any sort of kind. It's not going to result to you to have to go find the right person to be able to get God into your life. No, God can get to you with you. It's intimate with you. There was a time in a day that you needed to go through some people to be able to get to God, but that's changed. That's changed because we evolve as people and we grow, and we're here today. We're here today, and we can have a one-on-one relationship with God. And whatever my parents did and my grandparents did and whatever anybody else did, it doesn't matter to what I'm doing. I am now judged and worked upon my own self. No longer what they have done. It is me. Because there used to be a time that my parents messed up and I could be in a generational curse because of them. But I'm no longer in that. I'm in a situation today that my own actions and my own beliefs and my own desires is what matters. Nothing else matters. And I'd rather be able to take that free gift and accept that to find and be able to complete my fix. My whole fix I wanted. All I wanted was this noise to stop. So something that I can even say for my own self. The noise. I had noise in my mind that I wanted to stop. It's always telling me, you're not good enough. Look at this. Go here. Look at this. Talk like this. Act like this. They don't like you. They don't care about you. That noise. I wanted that noise to stop. And I went all the way to the extreme of I had plans and already attempted to take my life on this planet. I don't know how I'm still alive today because I had some plans that I followed through, and I just literally would just wake up and just move on like, what the heck is going on? So for me, I just have it in me that I have some purpose to continue to keep on doing that. Somehow I was intervened in sticky situations just didn't happen like that. And then I was at that extreme. And then I was so much at that extreme that I was like, okay, I need those pills. I need these drugs. I need this alcohol. I need this girl. I need this. I need this. I need this. I didn't need any of that. All of that was the add-on little bonuses to think that I was going to get this noise gone. And none of those got the noise gone, but made it worse. And then I decided to take that free gift. Jesus, I'm hurting, man. I'm struggling. I don't know where to go. I thought that I could fix it all myself. I thought that I was that one, that powerful. I thought that I was the God, my own self on this planet. And I realized that I'm not. And then once I just realized that and understood that and called upon the correct name of Jesus, God, the one that created this earth, that created this land, that created me, I called upon that name and my life started to change and that noise went away. And I didn't have to do anything. I had to actually just stop doing some things that were not all that great for me. And I let them go easily, I'm going to say. It wasn't challenging to let a lot of this stuff go that I've been struggling with. Some things are not so easy, not so great. But a lot of the things that were just really sabotaging me, making the noise amplify even more, I was able to let those go because God showed me the way to be able to allow myself to be able to make that go away. And it's just been an absolutely amazing journey that I've been on with what it is that's been going on with me, that with each and every day and each and every week, and now coming on to each and every year, things are just really changing in a way that it's hard to put in words, that you just got to see what I do in reality. Not say what I'm saying even, but see what I do. See how I'm able to get some stuff done. See how I'm able to follow through. Because that is just Jesus right there. That's what he's doing, allowing me to be able to do that, allowing me to be able to go through that. Him working, knowing that he's cruising and moving to be able to help you, assist you, to figure out who you are. And a big thing of me is being able to let me be able to just express and be myself to the world, that I don't have to hide and act a certain way, to put a character on. I could just be what I'm thinking about. When I feel like I want to just move my hands and I'm just going to do it because I'm thinking about it instead of not doing it because someone might think that you're stupid. Someone might not appreciate you. Someone might call you what they used to call me back in elementary school, Curly Sue, because my hair was long. And call me name calls and have certain things that they got to say to you. Call you a mountain man, call you a skip. I can't put that on a skinny butt. And call you all these names. And people still call me today, but I just don't care because I just want to be able to express what I just want to do. I just want to be open. I just want to be free about who I am, and not in a way that is destroying somebody else, that is trying to restrict somebody else, that is trying to destroy ruthlessly damage somebody else. I'm not doing that in any way. I'm not going to grow my hair and make it so that you got to do that and you got to accept that. No, that's not helping anything in any way. That's destruction. That means that you still don't know who you are. You're still not comfortable with yourself. When I start growing my hair starts growing down, and someone calls me a woman, I'm going to look at them and just say, cool. That's what you think I am because of how the hair is, then all mean to you. It's not going to affect me because I know who I am. I'm secure with myself because I understand everything about myself. I don't need someone to validate that to me. because I've accepted that free gift, that I don't need to do all these extra things to figure out how to be able to understand myself. I don't need those anymore. I took that free gift and I'm moving along with that free gift. And with that, I want to say thank you for a very interesting day for me to do some stuff and continue to keep on doing some stuff. Of realizing that there's a time in the day that I said to myself that you got to look a certain way, you got to be able to act a certain way, you got to portray yourself a certain way for people to be able to give you any sort of respect. And I'm going to say that that's false. It's a matter of what we do. It's a matter of how we do it and how we follow through with it and how we do what we say that we're going to do. That's all that matters. I don't care what your hair looks like. I don't care what kind of clothes you wear. I don't care what kind of car you drive. It's a matter of what it is that you actually get done, what you said you're going to get done. And that's the power of what I'm going to say is being an amazing person on this planet. That for a long while, I was saying to myself, if I had my hair like I have now, people wouldn't hire me. If I had my beard like I do, if I dressed the way that I dress, people won't hire me to come and do work for them. Where I'm asking for a decent amount of change from some people and some time to be close all in your home, in your family, all up in your stuff. And I'm just kind of proving in a way to my own self of realizing that it don't matter what you look like. It matters what you're able to constantly keep on doing. And I'm just so thankful to be able to know and be able to test, be able to challenge that. Because I had it in me that I had to be away and act away and do certain stuff for people to be able to be cool with me, be able to like me. Because I was a person, in reality, I wanted everybody to like me. And now today, I'm just realized like, some of y'all ain't gonna like me. I'm just gonna be who I am. I'm not just gonna agree with you because I don't wanna have no confrontation. I'm not just gonna go along with what you say because I just want you to like me. Nah, if we don't agree and you don't like me, it just is what it is. But at the end of the day, I realize that I like me. And I think that that's something that a lot of people are missing today. That they don't like themselves. They don't care about themselves. They just disrespect their own selves. So why would you think that anybody else should want to do anything different? So get yourself to get on that free gift of Jesus and get away from trying to do all this extra stuff, thinking that that's going to be able to bring you the peace that you're looking for. Thanks.